welcome back to a new video. Today somebody requested eyeless Jack X readers, so I thought, why not? So this is eyeless Jack X reader secret. I know, okay, I will do my best to do the eyeless Jack voice, although it may be pretty hard. I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot. Was because I was very busy with school lately, and yeah. So I thought, why not? But I'm sorry for not posting a lot. You can also comment down below if you want me to do any other creepypastas X readers. But let's just begin. Why not? Taking long walks down the evergreen forest was something you had been doing since you had first moved into this area. You didn't know why you entered it so often. Maybe it was because you just felt so connected to nature and really enjoyed the animals' company. Perhaps it was because you were astounded by the beautiful canvas of the forest. But living out here in the open and away from the city does get a little lonely. Supermarkets, universities, bookstores, recreation centers. The place that you usually went to were a little far now. This was because your brother had decided it was best for you to live somewhere in peace and away from the polluted areas. His decision alone, though, to move was mostly due to you getting sick, and the air in the city didn't help your health at all. You needed fresh air and being able to live near the outskirts of the city, where most organic things happen are better than man-made things. Even though you were both living in peace, there had been puzzling rumors spreading more and more about the place you were currently residing. In each rumor being said was that the house you were currently residing in is cursed with killers and mysterious beings. Apparently, no one had ever lived in the house you guys were living in ever since the last murder. Though you and your brother knocked the rumor off with ease because, well, they were just rumors, right? But the upside of the house is that upside of the house is that I'll just repeat it. Sorry. Your monthly bills are inexpensive. Sorry, I messed up words or frap, so I'm so sorry. You also heard about how the evergreen forest nearby was haunted by mysterious creatures, demons if you prefer to call them that. There was saying that those who enter never come out alive. It was a little hard for you and your brother to believe that, because you had always entered the place and came out just fine. However, you couldn't lie about feeling like you were being watched most of the time, especially during the night. But if you were really being watched, you would have been dead by now, no? Your name? I'm going out to grab some groceries. Oh, sorry. Your name? I'm going out to grab some groceries, your brother said as he walked out of the kitchen grabbing his car keys. If anything happened, call me. He smiled at him and you got up from your couch and hugged him. Yes, sir. He returned a hug and ruffled your hair. Just remember to take your medication. I don't want you collapsing, okay? Yes, yes. Your brother smiled and proceeded to close the door behind him. A little excited because finally you get the whole house to yourself for an hour or so. You plopped yourself off the living room and went upstairs. You decided to take a long, hot, and steamy shower. It had been a while since you had opportunity to shower without feeling like you have shared the hot water. Your brother had already showered in the morning due to his early classes, so the water at night was all yours today. While showering was done, you decided to maybe pamper yourself and give yourself a little stress relief treatment. has been so long since I've used this mask. I wonder. But as you were preparing for that, you heard the front door open from downstairs. Odd. Odd. He's home quick. It hasn't even been an hour yet. You pondered a little while getting dressed now. I'll guess I treat myself tomorrow. You put your sheets, mask, and everything back inside the cupboard. Leaving the bathroom, you went downstairs into the kitchen to see if your brother needed help with the distributing groceries. But even more odd, you were a little confused because there weren't any groceries on the floor or table. You popped your head over to where the door is, but there were no signs of your brother's shoes and keys. Brother's name? You shouted, you can decide what your brother's name is gonna be if you don't have a brother, but if you have a brother, you can just decide if you want to call it your own brother's name or just somebody else's name. He shouted while walking out of the kitchen. It was a little odd for your brother to not shout as he's home as well. To your surprise, you hit the door open and closed on the upper level of your house. You began walking upstairs to only see that it was your room that was closed. Brother's name. What are you doing in my room? You opened and walked in. No one was there. You tilted your head in confusion. What's going on? You thought to yourself. Suddenly chills started crawling down your spine. You felt a pair of grays from behind. From that point on, you knew it wasn't your brother that was home, because you knew your brother damn well enough to not send you these vibes or even perform a prank on you. You turned around you slowly. Your colored eyes. What? That doesn't make sense. Your colored eyes widened. You stepped back, only to trip over your footing from the shock. Your eyes were not moving away from this mysterious person. You couldn't make out this person appearance, but you'd notice it was a guy from his stature. He seemed way too comfortable holding that scalpel blade. Aw, careful now. Oh, wow. His deep but soft voice cooed your fear down, but it didn't matter because you were still scared of him holding that weapon. You broke into a cold sweat as he began inching closer toward you. What a waste since you just showered, turning your head in all directions, looking around for an escape route. Your eyes landed on your window. You quickly got up and ran towards it. Unfortunately, you found it locked and secured, which was extremely odd. You would never lock your windows. You turned your attention back at him. You could fully see his appearance now from the glistening moonlight entering from your window glass. He wore a blue mask with black, Abby-looking whole eyes. Black liquid substance staining his mask, his dark navy blue hoodie, and a black jeans contrasted his gray skin. His brown messy hair was tucked disheveled. Okay. Sorry, I'm so bad with words I do not understand. Behind his blue mask, inevitably, he had a stench. A smell of iron you knew by now, confirmed with your own mind that he wasn't human. For whatever reason, though, you just couldn't scream. Exactly. You felt like your vocals were being stripped out of you. All you could do instead was stare at him with widened eyes. You were particularly conveying your scream through your eyes. He closed the gap between you as your back clashed against the window. He placed his left arm above your head and against the window while his right hand was holding the scalpel blade. He gently brought it up to your right cheek, sending you chills. He slowly began tracing your soft-colored cheeks with his blade. Yet it was weird because he didn't apply any hard pressure against your delicate skin. He was surprisingly gentle. You're quite small, and he was quite big, which made it impossible for you to sneak away, especially with the scalpel blade touching you. You slowly locked away from his gaze, and your eyes elsewhere. Your little hands were pressed against the wall, but you tried your hardest to pry his blade off of you, but by turning your face to opposite way of his weapon. Slowly, you couldn't take it anymore and shed a couple of tears. The fear you were emanating only seemed to satisfy this murder even more. But with all your might, with all your remaining energy, you managed to spell a question out in a shaky voice. Is there something you want? So guys, this is the end of chapter 1. Maybe tomorrow or the next day of tomorrow, I will post the part 2 of it. So, oh yeah, guys, this is also a bit news. I am going to move to Spain next year, which means it could be a little bit harder to post some more videos, because then I'm also very busy with school because I will be there for like 4 hours a day and I will get a lot of homework. So, but maybe after the homework, or after maybe also a little nap after the homework, I will just post and see if I can post or not. So, whoopsies. I hope you guys have a lovely day or night or afternoon or wherever you are or which time it is. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so I hope your mother the best. I will see you guys very soon, or maybe just tomorrow or next day. We'll see. Love you guys.